All right, Matt. Great. All right, here you go, Mahendra. This is an example of a project that doesn't seem to be getting updates when I open it. I clicked on the project. Notice how quick it opened. There's no display message, and see there's no folder trees here. If I go back, notice just how quick it is. It clearly is not searching. If I open a different one, there you go. See, you get the message. But if I open this one, I get no message at all. And in fact, there is a database that exists. And the way I know that is if I open the Windows mobile app. Great. Turn off sharing for a second here. If I open the same project up here, there's the and all the images are down and everything. So I know that the project exists. I didn't want to do that. But it doesn't show up in the iPad app. Now here's the other thing I can do. So I'm going to go turn the sharing back on. Now watch what happens if I go to the demo project, I do a menu, and I say update project data. Now, sure enough, there it is. And if I do a menu sync folder, everything's cool. So you can see that for some reason, when I'm opening up the project, it's not finding the database. And once I do a update project data, it goes and finds it just fine. And this only seems to happen at the first time that I bring a project into my project. So I'll try to reproduce it again. Try that one. It's this one here. Yeah, see, for some reason that's interesting because I've added that one to my system before. That's why I previously purged it. It shows up. Let's see if I can find another project that I haven't. I don't think I've used this one before. All right, so there it goes. And you see how it didn't do anything? I'm kind of stuck here with a project that this is the same shape it was in. Notice that it doesn't really have the database here, and it's not really checking. Now let's go do that in Windows again. Leave this a few minutes to download. I'm going to pause this while it downloads. Okay. Sorry, it took a few seconds to download there, but okay, you can see now for sure a database exists. There's all the drawings. I haven't downloaded the files yet. So now if we go back to the iPad, we know for sure that there's a database available. Let me bring up the app again here. Alright, so now we can see here's the same project. Notice it still doesn't have it. And even though we know, because we saw it in Windows, that it's there, doesn't matter. No matter how many times I open it or do whatever I do, it's not there. Now I'm going to try shutting down the app. I haven't done this before, but let's try shutting down the app because it shouldn't make a difference, but let's see what happens. Still not there. So even though we know that's there, it's not there. But now watch what happens. If I go here and I go menu, update project data, sure enough it got it. There it is. Everything's good. You know, I can download the files. Yeah, you can see everything's looking great now. But this is the kind of thing we need to really make sure works properly, because you can imagine as a user you don't have any idea why it's there, and we really don't like the idea of having the users go to that menu and select that update project data. It should happen on every project open. You can see these are coming down fine. I'm not going to bore you with the downloads. It really is just trying to make sure that when a project gets added to the queue, that it automatically gets the database as soon as it's available. And if it's not available, it gives some good messaging to indicate that, you know, the database is not there, rather than tell them there's some kind of an error. We just want to tell them to come back later, and you see this thing works really well. Come back later and take a look at, at opening it. When they do open it, it'll tell them, yeah, I've got a database, I downloaded it, and everything's good to go. All right, thanks for your time and good luck with this. This will be a big fix, and I think we'd like to get this in as soon as possible. Thanks.